with us on the West edition of the Property Show. We're taking questions from all over West India to help you find the best or the top picks in your budget. So we've got Vipin Rai on the phone line with us. Vipin, hi, go ahead.
Hi. So here's the thing. I am looking for a 3 BHK ready to move property in Pune with a budget of 75 to 80 lakhs. What would you propose?
All right. You said that you can extend your budget up to 1 crore. Well, we'll try not to take you there, but you've also said locations within 5 kilometers from Aundh.
Right.
It's a very, very affluent suburb in northwest of Pune. So, you know, he probably knows that he'll have to extend his budget. It's not a cheap destination.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's one of the premium addresses in Pune. So it was a bit of a challenge to look at Aundh, but we managed to shortlist one option for him in Aundh. And we've also looked at Baner, 2 options in Baner as well. Let's look at the 2 micro markets first. Inventory overhang in the micro market Aundh is 13 months. Weighted average price is 7,500 rupees a square foot. Whereas in Baner inventory overhang is 14 months. Weighted average price is 7,100 rupees a square foot. Now, Aundh is growing at about 9.2% per annum. Baner is growing at about 7.2% per annum. So the first project we have recommended for him is Crimson by Kunal Group. This is in Aundh, priced at 6,200 rupees a square foot. Here we've managed to shortlist a 3 BHK. It will go a bit beyond his budget, close to about 1 crore. This is a ready-to-move-in project located near the Ambedkar Chowk besides the Pune University. This is about 3.5 kilometers from the DAV Public School in Aundh. This offers all the basic amenities as well. Now the second project he can look at is Wellworth's Paradise by Wellworth's Realty. This is priced at 6,550 rupees a square foot. This is also a ready-to-move-in project. This is located also a similar distance from the DAV Public School, 1.5 kilometers from the Mumbai-Bangalore highway. It's spread across 6 acres and offers some good amenities as well. And the third project you can look at is Fiesta by Pate Developers. This is also in Baner, priced at 5,800 rupees a square foot. This is a small 63-unit project. Construction is in advanced stages. This is located near the Renault showroom, 4.5 kilometers from the DAV Public School, and offers some interesting amenities like TV lounge, library, as well as the basic amenities. So yeah, these are the 3 projects.
All right, so you're saying only one Crimson is in Aundh, and that is crossing his budget of 1 crore, right? It's about 1.07, just a little bit above your 1 crore budget, but the other 2 are in a market which is right next door because 1 crore had become a challenge. So here are your 3 recommended properties, Vipin. Hopefully you will find something that you like. All right, now let's move on to home loans. The union budget did bring in some good news for first-time home loan borrowers by allowing for a deduction of additional interest of 50,000 rupees per annum for loans up to 35 lakhs sanctioned in 2016-17, where house cost does not exceed 50 lakhs. This limit is currently 2 lakh rupees per annum, so it becomes 2.5. Amar Bell, business head, home loans, construction finance and affordable housing, Reliance Home Finance, joins us. So, Amar, I should be seeing a big smile on your face. There was a lot in the budget for affordable housing and the fact that it means, you know, some increased business now that you've got that extra 50,000 as a rebate for home loans, isn't it?
Yeah, good, Manisha. I think you've gone through the budget very well. Well, it's a good news for a lot of new buyers. Well, the catch is it has to be a first property.
Right.
Okay. If you're buying your first property, the property value up to 50 lakh rupees and the loan up to 35 lakh rupees, you know, one can have a interest claim of almost 2.5 lakh rupees, which was 2 lakh rupees. Okay. Now, this will definitely give a boost to somebody who is on rental, who is looking for a first home for his property and start his journey with his own shelter.
All right, let's start taking our questions. There's a long list of people who've written into us. Sautik Biswas, I'm a regular viewer of the property show. I'm planning to buy a house in Noida, which is costing me 68 lakh with registration. My take-home salary is 65,000 and my wife's is 60,000. That's a reasonably large amount. He says that he pays a car loan EMI of 15,000 and a rent of 30,000 rupees per month. How much home loan can they take jointly? What do you think, Amar? Can he afford that 68 lakh home?
The husband and his wife is having a salary of around 1,25,000 together, okay, and asking for a best home loan, loan amount. Well, seeing a salary 1,25,000, getting a loan of 50 to 60 lakh rupees is not a problem. One catch is there in this, they are paying a rent of some 30,000 rupees, which lot of financiers might take as an obligation if the property is, under construction. Now, it all depends on, how the financier calculate. If the property is 3 years down the line, client is buying is of 3 years down the line possession, then client has to pay pre-EMI also and the rental also, now which is okay. Now, the property is about to be ready and the client is also paying the rent, so it's a double cost for the client. In that case, financier may reduce the loan amount. So, seeing a salary of 65,000 and 60,000, loan of 55 to 60 lakh is possible, but depend upon when the property possession is expected and how much is the EMI client is paying with the rental. Finally, financier will decide what is the total loan amount.
All right, fair enough. Well, we can only recommend to this couple that they actually go in for a ready to move in house. There are plenty options available in Noida. It also takes away the risk. So you start saving your rent immediately, you move into a house, and then you will not have a problem in calculating. But then, of course, we need that data. So, all right. Prema Singh is on the phone line with us. Prema, hi, go ahead. What's your question?
I have taken a home loan of 21 lakhs last year in August for 20 years from HDFC.
Okay.
My monthly EMI is around 18,300 rupees. So I just wanted to repay the 2 lakhs principal amount by April. I wanted to check whether it is a good idea for me for my tax benefit in short run or long run.
Amar, what do you think? I mean, should she actually repay a small amount of it? Actually, not a small amount. It would be about 10% of her outstanding amount at this moment. My concern is in an environment where now it's almost sure that your interest rates are likely to come down, she could actually take the benefit of lower EMI as well. So weigh both of these out for her and tell her what she should do.
In the current regime of interest rate, rate of interest is already on the lower side, okay? And when somebody prepay the loan from the outstanding, either the tenor can get reduced or the EMI further can get reduced. But and in this case, Prema loan has just started in 2015, so she must be paying high interest part. So it is better to prepay currently 2 lakh rupees. By that, she can save a lot of interest in first 5 years of the loan.
Well, Amar Bell, thank you very much for joining us. Well, here's a quick reminder for all our viewers. If you're planning on taking a home loan, or if you do have a home loan related question, you can write into us at property@ndtv.com or call us at the numbers on your screen. On the other side, what do we have for you? Despite a number of plans made by the government, Mithi River in Mumbai is choked and polluted. We'll tell you that it could just be a disaster waiting to happen, and what are the residential areas which are likely to get affected, if at all something like that does happen.